What's up, YouTube? Vengefulsorrow here once again, and welcome back. Another drinking video. And today we got ourselves an Old English 800. Pretty standard, but you know what? Standard and familiar is good sometimes. Now, cool thing is, it's fucking storming outside. I don't know how well you can hear it, because I can barely hear it now, but the thunder's still going. And you can hear the rain. At least I can. I don't know if you can. But just a few minutes ago, there was some pretty loud thunder. So hopefully we can get some of that in here. It's like 8:05 right now. So oh man, that's some really fucking loud rain. Holy shit! Oh, let's go over here. Yeah, it's dark as hell out there now. It's 8 o'clock. But, that's so fucking cool. Alright. That's fucking great. So, let's crack this bitch open. And we'll, talk about some shit, right? There you go. Ah, fuck, I hit the button. Let me just turn that off. Got my little RGB keyboard. Alright, here we go. This bitch is ice cold. Yeah, there's some thunder. Alright, so let's quickly recap what I've been doing in my life. So, been working, of course, been working. That's always been a thing. Ain't nothing stopped that. Well, besides the bunch of shit that happened in the last couple of years. But you know what? That's a long time in the past now. So I don't know. I know I made a video like a week and a half ago or something. Well, I made a video a week ago too, but I don't remember what I said. I remember I might have said I beat Ghost of Tsushima, platinum that motherfucker. Fun as hell game. Probably my top game of the year so far. I haven't played everything, but out of games I've played, that's definitely one of my favorite games in the last like few years. Honestly, it's great. And I played fucking Destroy All Humans, the remake. And it's some good fun, it's silly and stupid and, stuff like that. But I didn't really get into it much. I didn't really enjoy it very much. I very easily could have spent more time in it and, got 100%, but I didn't really care to. So, yeah, I liked it. I just didn't love it, And my biggest complaint with that game was the final mission. Alright, get this shit. Get this shit. You spend the whole game, the vast majority of the game, on foot as that little alien dude, and you're shooting things, and you're doing all this stuff, with your gun and stuff, and you don't even hardly use the spaceship. You use the spaceship for like 30 seconds at a time, like 3 times throughout the game, like 3 times. So I didn't bother upgrading anything on the spaceship, because why the hell would I? To me, all of the points were more valuably put into, my guns and shit, all like the anal probe, or like the fucking, the zap ray or whatever, shit like that. So, Yeah, I didn't put any of my fucking points into the spaceship. So then it turns out the last fucking mission, the boss fight for the last mission, not the final boss, but the boss fight for the final mission is entirely in the spaceship, and it's combat in the spaceship. You have to fucking have all of these skills upgraded, because your health bar on that spaceship is like this fucking big, right? By default. And normally in those other missions, like in the main part of the game, that's fine because there's no combat. Like there's tanks and shit that are down there shooting you, but they don't do damage. Like they don't even hurt you. You just shoot them and they die instantly, right? So there's like your health bar is this big. Now when you get to the fucking final boss, it's this giant 50-foot robot, right? So he fucking shoots you with like 6 different attacks. He's got his normal missiles. He's got these like balloon things that fall down, and depending on where you're at when he does that, they could fall down right on you, like 3 of them, and take your whole health, you know. And then he's got these missiles, and then he's got this fucking laser, you know. So there's a lot of fucking shit, right? I didn't look. I got to the end of the game for that, and I was pissed off because I kept dying. I'm like, you know, so I looked it up. I'm like, how the fuck? What am I supposed to do? And everybody's like, oh yeah, upgrade your spaceship. I'm like, the fuck you mean upgrade my spaceship? I spent all my points already. I don't have any more points. So I had to fucking grind, and that's weird that I had to grind in a game like this. So I grinded, and basically, what I mean by grinding is, I went and I found the vast majority of those little Furon DNA robot things, and did a few challenges, and I got enough to basically fully upgrade my spaceship to a point, you know, where some of the stuff that upgrades didn't do anything at that point. So I did that, and then the fight is like dog shit easy. Like you fucking don't even like, because your health bar goes from this to literally the entire screen is now your health bar. So you could sit there and just take his attacks. Like your health will go down and down and down and down over the course of like 2 minutes. You can sit there and shoot him, and in that time you'll have killed him, or at least fucking got him through one of his phases, because he's got 3 phases. They're almost identical, but there's a little bit different, but almost identical. And the other thing that pisses me off during that fight is there's no health. Like once your health does go down, you can heal by like sapping the energy from like vehicles. I don't know why they chose to do that, but the thing is, he destroys vehicles throughout the fight, and once they're destroyed, they're no use to you. So fucking at some point you run out of vehicles and there's no health. Like it's just gone. Now they do have these robots that come up and you can sap the health from them, but those are very, very like rare. That's like once or twice during each phase, and if you happen to kill it, or it gets too close to one of the robot's attacks or whatever, then it's gone, you know. So I was frustrated with that. And then I got to the real final boss, this like silhouette character, and it was tough. In fact, I tried and I tried and I tried, and it's got a 3-phase fight as well. And those phases are different, like a little bit different than each other. And man, I got to the 3rd phase like 4 times, like almost killing this motherfucker, like 4 times, and there's attacks that are just like stupid, because they've got it's this like pink fucking laser thing that hits you no matter what, no matter where you are. You could be on the other side of the little fucking map, behind some rubble or behind a building, and these pink lasers will hit you. Like you could see the beam going through the wall and shit. Now I read up on it. They only do that attack when you're too far away from this opponent. But if you get too close, there's turrets, there's fucking giant robots, there's fucking people, and there's this attack where it's like an insta kill. I'm literally not even joking. Your whole health bar just goes down to 0, like your shields, and then if you take one hit, you're dead. So it was frustrating, and I just kept trying. I'm like, if I can get it that close, I can do it. And it pissed me off. I spent 2 fucking days on this boss fight, and I did it. And then I kind of was like tired, and I didn't want to do anything else the rest of the day. So now I'm playing a game called Mortal Shell. It's supposed to be Souls-like, and it is a little bit. It's not. I mean, it's got its own flavor for sure. I don't know if I like it yet because it's way different, and it's clunky as hell. Like it's not responsive or intuitive. I don't know why they decided to make the game like this. Maybe it's better down the line, but I played maybe an hour into it, got through the first area, maybe first couple areas. So we'll see. Now, I don't know if I announced this. I said I had an announcement, but I don't know if I had already announced it. I bought a fucking house. A fucking real house. Not like I didn't get an apartment or I didn't buy a fucking condo or some shit. No, I bought a house. A fucking house. So, that was like dang near 2 weeks ago. Now, I mean, I'm sure, you're wondering what the hell am I doing here if I bought a house. Oh, listen to that shit. Oh, yeah, that's amazing. So the process for buying a house is a long-ass process. You got to submit the fucking contract or the offer. Then if they accept it, there's a contract. You got to go through, you got to get all your paperwork. Your not birth certificate, your social security card and your ID and your W-2s and pay stubs and all that shit. Fuck. Then you gotta get an inspection and put a deposit and fucking. Right now I'm waiting on a survey for all that shit. Land lines and stuff, property lines. Then I gotta fucking. Then I gotta put the down payment, and that's gonna fucking hurt. But you know what? It's worth it because it's equity. If I sell this house in 2 months, and I sell it for the same value that I bought it for, I get almost every penny back. Almost, not quite every penny, but almost every penny. And that's cool. That's the cool thing about a house. So I could pay this shit off, years down the line or whatever, and sell it and make 100% profit. And that's why I decided to go with a house as opposed to an apartment. Because in the area I live in, there's some mad cheap apartments, like way up there, like, 25, 30 minutes away. I don't want to drive that far to work every day. So I bought something close. But the apartments that are, that far away are probably like, what, $600-700, which is cheap, But they're apartments, you don't have any equity. You could live in an apartment, a 1-bedroom apartment for 10 years, and you got nothing out of it, A house, it's a bit more expensive, but you can sell it and make money, or get your money back, essentially. And I don't want to say how much I'm going to be paying, because that's too much information for y'all, but it's, it's a decent price for what, area I live in. So, and anyway, the apartments around here are almost comparable in price to the price I'm paying for a house. So, it's a win-win, basically. Now, the thing is, this is a huge house. Oh my god, I can't wait to show y'all. I would love to just go in and take videos. I'd love to show my family. I'd love to show everybody. I mean, there's pictures online that I'm not going to show you because, confidentiality and discretion and all that. I don't want y'all knowing where I live, but I can show you the inside once I'm there, and that should happen like 2 weeks from now, something like that. Now, of course, once I get the keys, I'm not going to be straight moving in. I got to get all the utilities turned on, You know, 'cause I don't want to. I'm not just gonna move in first day with no electricity or internet or anything like that. So I want to kind of, you know, spend that first week like cleaning the place, because you know it's been going through a bunch of tours and showings and stuff. So I'm gonna clean the place bottom to top. I'm going to get the utilities turned on, and I'm probably gonna, you know, spend like a Sunday or something, like a couple of my days off or whatever, going out and looking at furniture and furnishing the place. You know, buy a new bed and sofa and all that shit. You know, coffee table, end table, dresser, all that shit. I'm taking some of my stuff, but not all of it. So, because some of this shit is in such bad condition, it's just, it won't even survive the move. Like the rumbling of a U-Haul down the street, it would not survive. This thing for sure. This thing, it only is held up by the fact that it's leaning against the wall. So, yeah. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I can't wait to show y'all inside. Y'all not gonna see the outside. Well, you might see the outside. I'll do some weather videos from over there. It's gonna be real cool because it's in a flood zone, and apparently that area floods a lot. So it's gonna be awesome to be able to fucking take videos of floods. Now it's kind of worrisome for my house. I don't want it to have damage, but you know what? If other people live there, I can live there too, right? You know, I'm not gonna die. So that's so exciting. Now it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, right? And it's all for me. It's all for me. There ain't nobody else living there. It's gonna be totally me. Why the fuck did I go so big? I don't know, but I kind of felt it. I fell in love with that house when I went and saw it. When I did a showing, and I saw that fucking shit, and I'm like, holy shit, this thing is amazing for this price. Because I saw other houses comparable to that price. You know what I mean? Like I saw other houses that were about the same price, maybe a little bit cheaper, like 10, 15,000 cheaper, but they were in shambles. Like the fences were falling down, and the fucking like the whole floor like needed to be replaced, or like it had, like there were some houses that had wallpaper in them. Like what the fuck? Them shits were from like the early 70s, and they didn't update anything. You know, and they were charging the same price. So, almost the same price. This house is great. So, shit's starting to get nasty. Yeah, so 3-bedroom, 2-bath, right? So this is so fucking cool. Like, I can have a whole room to sleep in. I know that sounds weird, but I can have a whole fucking room. And it's like, oh my god, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like at least twice the size of this room. They're gonna be my master bedroom, right? And then there's 2 whole other rooms. There's 2 whole other bedrooms, let me get that right. So, I want to have an entire room dedicated to gaming, right? I just like fucking line the whole damn place with like desks and TV stands. Fucking put so many TVs in there, so many places. Put all my consoles. I don't know if y'all know, but I got so many fucking consoles. Right here, I got 5. Those are the main ones I use. I mean, honestly, I don't even use half of them, but like my PS4, my Switch, my Xbox 360, I use those on the regular. Xbox One, not so much. PS3, not so much. But I want to have everything I have ready to go. Like I could turn it on at a moment's notice. That's that I have set up. Like I can have all my mobile games on display. Mobile games, handheld games. Mobile games is a relatively new term. Handhelds. So like my DS, my fucking GBA, and all that shit. My Game Boy Color, all that shit from back in the day. I could play Pokemon any fucking time I want. I could play it now anytime I want to. I just have to dig it out of a closet. But yeah, I could do that, and I've got like old shit too, like like N64, GameCube. I got all that shit. Original Xbox, all that shit. PS2. Oh my god, I gotta have all that set up and ready to go at a moment's notice. That's gonna be awesome. And I can have like this awesome like Beast PC set up next to like there. I can stream. I can fucking play PC. Oh my god, it's so fucking the endless possibilities. And fucking. Oh man, I gotta get like a nice TV. Like this is a nice TV. Let's be honest. This is a fucking like what 55-inch 4K, all that shit. But man, I could dedicate the whole wall to a TV. Like I could get like a fucking 80-inch TV. What's the biggest ones they even sell? They probably sell like jumbotrons or something. If you got enough money, right? But like what 75-inch maybe fill the whole thing here. Holy shit, dude. Ah. And then I want to have an office in my other one, like, and I know that sounds weird, but not just necessarily an office, but like, I do a lot of office work for my job, and I also it'd be my place where I keep my like filing cabinets and shit, where all my documents are. My fucking I could dedicate it to maybe like a Office Plus, you know what I mean? Like have some arts and crafts stuff set up, you know what I mean? Like maybe like work on some projects and stuff that I've always wanted to do. That's cool. So, but that's not even counting. I got a living room, I got a dining room and a kitchen, I got a fucking back porch, I got a fucking garage. Oh my god. This is cool, and it's not that expensive. It's not that expensive. So this is like the coolest thing ever. So that'll be happening at like 3 weeks from now, I want to say. I don't want to rush into it because I'm in no rush, you know. But like 3 weeks from now, I'll be fully probably in my house, and that unfortunately means no more videos here. But who cares where I'm at? But I'm gonna be a little more, have a little bit more creative possibilities, you know, over there. Because I can be as loud as I want to. I don't have to worry about nobody in the house knocking on my door saying, "Who the fuck you talking to?" Or, you know, oftentimes, and if you've ever seen me stream, I mean, not many people have because nobody ever watched, but, you know, I'll just be laying in my bed, talking to the stream, and people knock on my door. "Who are you talking to in there?" You know, like, shut the fuck up and leave me alone. I love my family, but God, I'm almost 30 years old. So it's time, right? It's time. It's time. Alright, before we go real quick, I just want to say I appreciate everybody's comments on my weight loss. You know, I'm down to 176. And you know, my goal is 150. I don't know if I can hit that. I'll probably hit a roadblock at like 160. Hey, but that's a big fucking accomplishment too. So 176. The goal is 26 more pounds. I want to get down to 170. Now it's the end of August right now. My goal for the end of August was 180. So I hit that plus a little bit more. I want to get down to 170 by the end of September. So that's my new goal. So yeah, stay the fuck tuned, baby. And appreciate you guys watching. I know this is another long video. My snot is so fucking backed up that I can barely breathe. So I'm gonna go blow my nose, and then I'm gonna go probably play some video games. So thank you for watching. I appreciate you, and peace.